Hello Red and Ruby class and welcome to our Understanding of the World lesson. Today is Monday the 22nd of February 2021 and today we're going to explore how to change the light and shape of a shadow. So you're going to need lots of things for this session. You can use some paper or card, is better if you have it, maybe a lollipop stick or something to hold on because we're going to make some shadow puppets, and so you want something to hold on to your puppet, some scissors, sellotape and a pencil. If you don't have a printer, you're going to draw out your own designs. Okay, this week we are learning about Chinese New Year. Now in China, when they say Happy New Year, they say Kung Hei Fat Choi. Let's have a go at saying it together. We're going to say Kung Hei, your turn, all together, Kung Hei Fat Choi. Together, Fat Choi. And we'll say it all at once, Kung Hei Fat Choi, which means Happy New Year. I hope you have lots of good luck this Chinese New Year. Okay, we're going to start off our learning by listening to the story of the Great Race.
It was coming up to the new year. 12 animals were arguing. There was a rat, an ox, a tiger, a sheep, a rabbit, a dragon, a snake, a dog, a horse, a rooster, a monkey, and a pig. They thought the new year should have a name. They were arguing because each animal wanted the year to be named after himself. There was such a noise that they disturbed the Jade Emperor.
Oh, whatever is the matter with you animals?
Jade Emperor asked. One by one, they explained their problem. The Jade Emperor thought it over. I've got an idea, he said. Can you see that big river? Why not have a race across it? We can name this new year after the winner of the race. All the animals agreed that this was a good idea, but each one secretly thought that they would be the winner. They all hurried to the river and lined up for the race. Ready, steady, go! With a mighty splash, the animals leapt into the river and started swimming as fast as they could towards the other side. Now, the rat wasn't the best swimmer, but he was the cleverest animal. He saw that the ox was going to win the race, so swam as fast as he could and grabbed hold of the ox's tail. He climbed up the tail and onto the ox's back. Just before the ox reached the other side of the river, the rat leapt over his head onto the bank. Hooray! I'm the winner! He squeaked.
Hard luck, ox, laughed the Jade Emperor. You're very strong, but rat was too clever for you this time. We will call this year the year of the rat. Ox, you were second, so next year will be the year of the ox. One by one, the other animals finished the race. Oh, well done, said the Jade Emperor.
Good listening, everyone. Okay, so this year is the year of the ox, but I wonder, can you remember the story? We want to just retell it to each other so that we've really got this story stuck in our heads and we know what's going on. So first of all, the emperor came out because he heard such a noise. Can anyone remind me what the noise was? Yeah, it was all the animals arguing over who should be named after each year and who should be first. So can anyone remind us what they did? Yeah, they had a great race through the river. They had to get across this very fast river and try and get to the other side before the other animals. And the rat came first, didn't he? Because he jumped onto the ox. So different versions have slightly different ways of telling the story. But in this version, the rat jumped on the back of the ox and then jumped off his head and got onto the bank before him. So the rat came first and the ox came second. Well done. I wonder if you can remember which animal came third. Yeah, it was the tiger. He came next. Great remembering, everyone. Okay, so people, this year is the year of the ox, and people who are born in the year of the ox are said to be natural leaders who are bright, patient and cheerful. They work hard and are careful and are always glad to offer help to other people. So that's really nice if you have those traits and you're born in the year of the ox. Okay, today we're going to make some shadow puppets. Now I've put a template of the ox on the website, but if not, you could maybe have a go at drawing an ox yourself. This animal's a bit like a bull, but it has wider horns and it's a very strong creature. Or you could have a go at drawing the year of the rat, as the rat came first in the Chinese zodiac. Okay, to do this, the first thing you're going to need to do is get a piece of paper or card and draw the animal that you would like to choose and then cut it out. After you've cut it out, you need to sellotape a lollipop stick on the back or a long strip of card, something to hold it up and use it as a puppet. After that, try and position your torch against a wall. Oh, I can't remember if I've told you to get a torch, but you can pause it now and you'll need to get a torch. So then hold up your shadow puppet, your little puppet, point the torch at a wall and then put your puppet between the torch and the wall and see if your puppet casts a shadow. Remember, you can pause the video now so you can get that done. Okay, your next challenge is to decorate your puppet. Does it make any difference to the shadow of your puppet if you decorate it? Maybe colour it in a little bit, you could put some stickers on, you could draw a pattern, maybe zigzags if you've just got one colour pencil, and then go back to your torch and your wall and see if you have made any difference to the shadow of the puppet. Now, you might need to ask a grown-up if you can shut the curtains if it's a bit bright or if your shadow's not very strong. You might need a bit of a darker room. So maybe work with an adult to help you if you have problems. Okay, have a look. Does the decoration of my shadow puppet make a difference to the shadow? No, it's only that outline that makes a difference to our puppets. Okay, now I want you to have a go experimenting. What happens if you, sorry, I've got a torch here and my puppet. If you bring the puppet really close to the torch or put it really close to the wall, have a go looking at what happens to the shadow if you move your shadow puppet around. Okay, your final pupil challenge is to try and make a long shadow, a short shadow, a small shadow and a big shadow. You might want to do this by changing the angle of your torch, pointing it from the bottom up or down. Move the torch around, move your shadow around and see what different shadows you get for this. For a chili challenge, can you use your puppet to tell their part of the Chinese New Year story in the Great Race? So maybe you've made the ox, hopefully you've made the ox as it's the year of the ox, and you will tell the story and say, I swam into the river and then that cheeky rat climbed on my back and jumped over my head and he came first when the poor ox did all the hard work. Let's see if you can have a go at remembering the Chinese New Year story and having fun with your shadow puppets. Good luck! Enjoy!